Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chip Bircher with the Aite-Novarica Insurance Practice Advisory Team. For those of you who've joined already, I really appreciate you sharing some time with us today. We'll give it another 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds to see how, to give some other folks a chance to dial in. But so far, I'm thrilled to see all of you joining us. Thank you very much.
One.
Okay, that should be good enough. We'll let folks join in stride. Okay, use the old-fashioned method of a watch sweep hand to get to 30 seconds. Thanks very much for joining in time. As you all know, these town halls are for our clients who are solution and service providers primarily, but we also have some carrier clients who sit and MGA clients who sit in on this, or client prospects, because these are phenomenal opportunities for us to share our insights and what we're hearing from the industry with you. And there really is no better vehicle and better people to share those insights than the three folks on the call with me today. Jeff Goldberg, Rob McIsaac, and Martina Conlon are absolutely, look, everybody on this call knows this. You all know who they are. You know the power they bring to the industry and the depth of experience. So I'm excited to have all three on the call with me today. I'll ask each one to just introduce themselves real quick. Jeff.
Jeff Goldberg. At one point I was the host of these vendor client town halls. So if you've been attending them for more than a year or two, you should know me. Hopefully you know me anyway. I am the head of the insurance practice. I am a longtime Novarica analyst and VP, and now Aite-Novarica. And my history, it runs the gamut of leading IT at insurance companies, leading IT or leading technology companies, both and the technology company space. It's both in the insurance practice and insurance industry and outside, as well as having founded and sold a startup. So for those of you on the startup side of things, I have been through that process myself as well. And so obviously now on the analyst advisor side of the industry. So I can pretty much talk to you about any point of view in the industry that you want to discuss.
Thanks, Jeff. Martina, over to you. I'm going in the left to right order.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Martina Conlon, and I lead the P&C practice at Aite-Novarica. I've been with Aite-Novarica for about 13 years and have been lucky enough to work with our 150 insurer clients in helping them make better, faster decisions about insurance technology, and with our 70 or 80 vendor clients in helping them make better, faster decisions about their product roadmap, go-to-market strategy, and those types of things. Prior to Aite-Novarica, I was with Arbella Insurance, and then a number of consulting and technology firms, always focused on the insurance vertical. And happy to be here today.
Thanks, Martina. I appreciate you taking the time to join us. Rob, over to you, sir.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be with everybody. I'm Rob McIsaac. I'm an executive principal here at the Aite-Novarica Group. Basically, I'm Martina's alter ego. So she and I have been working together for 11 years now on a variety of things, all of the things that she described. My background prior to joining was that I spent 30 plus years in industry at companies like Prudential Insurance in New Jersey, Guardian Insurance in New York City, Nationwide in Columbus, Ohio. Probably have the somewhat unique distinction of having been a CIO in the life insurance world, in the P&C world, and also in the banking space. The bank was one that nobody outside of the Southeast had ever heard of until a couple of weeks ago. But I was the CIO at First Citizens Bank. You may have noted that they acquired Silicon Valley Bank. And the whole process of going through M&A activity at that bank was something that my team and I built out when I was there. We did 9 acquisitions in 18 months during the financial crisis, which is fading in memory now. But it really is great to be here with you and to be able to share some of the insights that we all gleaned from our recent Research Council meeting, as well as answer any questions that you all would like to send in our direction. So Chip, great to be here. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Rob. Okay, so let's get on to the housekeeping real quick. We'll go through some of the housekeeping, how this works, talk a little bit about our research, then jump into the insights. As you all know, none of this happens without an incredible team behind the scenes. So Michaela Bernier is on the backside. She will be monitoring any questions you have that you can type into the chat window, and then we'll get them to us for the for us to be able to answer and feed into the conversation. Really, this is a conversation. It's more of a conversation and less of a presentation, although we do have some material to share, because I think this is how we can share our insights with you and be able to help you make a difference in the insurance industry. Also helping out is Jack Krantz, Dr. Jack Krantz, who's running the slides for us and is the brains behind a lot of our research efforts, and we'll be able to rely on them as we need to. So if you have questions, type them in. We will absolutely get to them, and I'll feed them up for the panel to take care of. If this is your first time dialing into one of these, we do these virtual town halls every 6 to 8 weeks for our solution and service providers. They're designed for us to share information. The last one we did was talking on core system market activity. We've done one on deal counts recently. We did one coming. Our next one will be prepping for engagement opportunities going into the fall season, but it's really our way to get information to you and to our clients in a constructive manner. As a client, you have access to the recording of these, to all of them, the past ones, that you can go back and pull nuggets out of. And then we're always willing, if there's something you would like to dive deeper into that comes out or you want to have a follow-up conversation on, just reach out to me and we will get you lined up for the right conversation following this event. We've made sure that all the participants meet the criteria, that we don't have attendees, that you're not able to see the full list of participants, because we want to protect you and protect your anonymity. At times there are, multiple, we'll pick on policy admin systems. There could be 1 or 2 policy admin system solution providers sitting in on this call. And just so we are fair and equitable across all of our clients, we want to make sure that nobody has an unfair advantage. And then you can download and mark your calendars off of our website to track all of the town halls and be able to advise them. Anybody on a client's team is welcome to sit in on these. And that is how we are able to create a flat, more transparent information flow with our partners like you. Next one will be July 12th, and hopefully we'll see you then as well. So let's go to the next slide, Jack. If you haven't been following our research, wow, has it been a busy year. We're sitting over 20 reports already for the year. We are doing just unbelievable stuff, and we've got just a ton coming up. I don't want to overpromise because my boss Jeff doesn't like it when I do this, but I think we will wind up with probably 50 or more really solid pieces of research for this year. Jeff and John, one of the key ones that Jeff and John Ketty teamed up on a chat GPT generative AI study back in March that they are already having to work on an update for. That's how quickly the space is moving. And that's how quickly we move to make sure that you have the right research to meet your needs, as well as our carrier clients. And then we're able to, as part of our reoccurring conversations with you, our monthly check-ins, we can go into any of these if you'd like to. Okay, so there's my canned spiel on what's happening in the Aite-Novarica solution and service provider space. Jack, if you go to the next slide for me. Let's kick over to Jeff. Jeff, do you want to talk about what happened 2 weeks ago at the Mohegan Sun? And this, remember, Rob had said what happens at Mohegan Sun stays at Mohegan Sun.
No, Rob said what happens at Mohegan stays on LinkedIn.
Does not stay at Mohegan. So this is the antithesis of the Vegas commercial. So Jeff,